Buddha.
No way, Jose.
Don't ever change for anybody. Don't ever trade your soul. Don't even listen to him. He don't know nothing at all. Try not to get too involved, but really it's breaking my heart how you keep changing for him. Never forget who you are. You butterfly, you're a butterfly. Butterfly, wings spread, just let it fly. Butterfly, butterfly. What is life without brightness? Be a light. You were never quiet, never so shy. Now you're so serious all of the time. Show me that smile, it's not too late to reinvent yourself. Ooh. Bust out your cocoon, spray on your perfume, and go enjoy your new point of view. There's no way you can lose, the world works for you. Now that you're
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I had to take care of mom. How everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? Respect. Let me go down the list. Respect to my sister, my two sisters together. Malaysia. You know, real respect. My little brother B Rob, Amber, Just Jay. Respect. My other brother Jay and my other sister Black Butterfly, Silverback, Angela Love, K9. What's going on? What's up, Tony? Amanda, what's going on? DJ Tony Renee, what's going on? Bronze, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? And you see by the name of the title, why do people seek advice from single people on YouTube? See, not just on YouTube. Why they seek advice from respect, love, last call? Why do they seek advice from any single person? No matter social media or real life. Why do they seek advice? Why do single people tend to try to get advice to somebody that's in a relationship? See, anything I know is that somebody that's in a good relationship with a man or a woman can give advice to a single person how to keep their relationship going. Yeah, I'm outside. I'm outside. Why do we as humans, those I said us as humans, sometimes when we are single, when we were single, we try to give advice to the people that got somebody. Why, when somebody have somebody as in a relationship, don't get no advice to the single person? See, I look at it with a single person trying to give advice to a person that's in a relationship. I'm thinking to myself, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get with the other person? Are you trying to get with the person I'm with? See, that way you don't go talk to about what's going on in your relationship because they all up in your business. They want to stir the pot, so to say. They want to stir the pot because they trying to get somewhere. But then again, you got some of them friends that can tell you like it is. I don't said this before. And then Mono already know this. They come him and wife come with their problem. I tell them, y'all handle yourself. Because I was single. I don't have no place to try to tell them how to run their relationship. Do I have any do I have if I'm single, what can I tell y'all about y'all relationship? Especially if you my friend and my sister, what I got to tell you about the relationship if I don't see it? You can come tell me one thing. Oh, that's all I got to go off of. Until I hear her side, then that's all I got to go off of. I go off both sides. And guess what? I'm looking at both of y'all say, hey, y'all crazy. Y'all need to settle this like adults. Y'all need to sit down and talk. Communication is the key. But y'all tell me why single people on YouTube try to give person in relationship advice. Why? Why? That's what I want to know. Why are they trying to give relationship advice? They ain't got nobody. Then here's another question: why when somebody in a relationship that's in a relationship try to give advice to when that relationship is on the rocks? See, we fail to realize that one right there. You notice, you notice when you in a relationship with somebody, y'all going good, and somebody else in a relationship, y'all friends, whatever, and their relationship not going so good, and that man or woman tells you, child or girl, or man, boy, whatever, I don't know how you put up with that. I don't know how you put up with that. Respect, E. I don't know how you put up with that. Wait a minute. You don't know how I put up with it. You don't know how we put up with each other. You know how we put up with each other? Communication. See, cause your relationship's on the rock. Cause you can't get nobody. You can't give me no advice. Respect, Kevin. You can't give me no advice. How can somebody give you advice when they try to give you advice, but they ain't taking their own damn advice? You notice that when some people give you advice, they don't take their own advice. Now what's up with that right there? What's up with that? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you're right about that. Together said it also depends on the person too. If I was single, giving a married couple advice, I just pray for peace and understanding between the two of them. That's all you can do. Yeah, and guess what? When you start giving advice like that, you a single person giving advice like that. Yeah, especially a guy and his woman try to lean on you talking about what he did this right here, and she not showing him no affection. You know what that gonna lead to? If the guy ain't showing that woman no affection, and you there for her to have a shoulder to cry on. See, I'm not gonna do nothing like that. I would not do nothing like that. That's crazy. And then all of a sudden, guess what? His partner don't step with his woman. Now she feeling guilty. Now he feeling guilty. You right about that. That is just like Oprah giving advice about raising kids. She ain't got none. She probably ain't raised none. She probably ain't took care of none. Probably ain't changed a diaper. You right. She gonna look for attention anywhere she gonna get it. And get what he gonna do? He gonna do the same thing. Both are gonna do the same thing. If another woman showing that guy attention, guess what? He gonna go for it. And they wind up sleeping together. That don't know that do not solve a relationship. Even if let's just say let's take the sex out of it. Even if the guy meet a girl, she showing that attention. If a girl meet a guy and the guy showing her attention, that's still would y'all consider that cheating? So you don't just have to have sex for be cheating. That's still you still cheating because that's emotional. You going off emotion, but you're not you need to sit down and talk to your significant other. But still, y'all know this is a whole lot of people running around on social media trying to give advice to couples, and they single. They single. How the hell you running around here giving advice to couples and you single? The question is, what happened to your relationship? What happened to your relationship? Why are you single? Why you ain't take the advice that you try to give somebody else? And usually your relationship. This goes out to men and women. Respect Chicago Cherry 83. This goes out to the men and women. Have y'all noticed that? The single people try to give our relationship advice to couples, but they single. Then you ask them why you single. It always the other person's fault. It's always the other person's fault. No, what did you do in that relationship to cause it to go awry? They always, I don't care man and I don't care man and woman. You ask a single man, a single woman, what happened on their last relationship, they're gonna blame it on the other person. Y'all believe that? Y'all believe that? How many of y'all how many people have asked a single person what happened in the relationship and they blame it on the other person? If you ask a single person and they blame it on the other person without saying what they done, put a one in the chat. I just want to see. Put a one in the chat. Respect though. How many people have seen I asked a single person when they were trying to give you advice, what happened to their relationship, they try to blame the other person. They try to blame the other person. Why they try to blame the other person? Then you come back with a question to them. Okay, they did that. Then you come back with another question about what did they do? What did they do? What did they do? What did you ask them? What did they do in the relationship to help it crumble? I guarantee you they're gonna say, "Girl or man, I didn't do nothing." Yeah, if you see, that's some don't learn from their mistakes. That's single people don't learn from their mistakes. See, that's the problem. When you don't learn from your mistakes and you don't learn from your relationship and you carry harbor feelings into another relationship from the previous relationship, what that woman or the man did in the previous relationship, they're gonna mess up the relationship you try to get. Respect step. They're gonna mess up the relationship you're trying to get. They're gonna mess up the relationship. Tell me I'm wrong in that. I know you're dubs. I know. But you can't be friends with benefit right now. That day is approaching. Your day is approaching. But I see it. I see it. Maybe the single person that try to be a man and woman trying to get with that man, the woman trying to get with that man, or the man trying to get with that woman that is in that relationship, or or that man try to give a relationship advice to that couple, he might not be trying to get with that woman. Or that woman trying to get advice in a relationship is in a couple's relationship might not be trying to get with that man. Hmm. Y'all ain't think about it like that, did you? Y'all ain't think about that, did you? Y'all didn't think about that one, did you? It's hard. It's hard out here for single people. And then you hear this all the time. Oh, men and women play these games. Yeah, you hear from men. Women play too many games. All they want is money. Hell, you hear from women. All these men, all they want is my KC. Come on, yeah. Everybody wants something. Something. Everything ain't for free. But the thing is, what is free is conversations. It's communication. That's just free. Communication is free. And being who you are is free. See, I don't like when couples, male or female, go to their friends, go to their family members that are single. Even on YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Why do people go to their single friends for advice? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me what's really going on? Because some men said this woman running around in their mind, right? And man, you be thinking this woman crazy because you out there doing something crazy yourself. Women used to do the same thing. So how do we come back for this? How do we keep? Then when you don't ask your single friend for no advice, they want to give you advice without you asking. They give you advice without you asking. Especially sometimes women, sometimes a woman friend be over the house, and her the single friend be over there, and the woman that got in a relationship with the guy, and they have a little discussion, and the friend won't tell her, "I've been on got rid of him. I get rid of him. I get rid of him." Be like, pop, pop goes your mind, huh? I get rid of him. But all the while, your friend telling you that, they going behind your back. Be like, somebody sleeping in my bed. You gonna be singing somebody sleeping in my bed when you get there. Cause guess what? That man and that woman gonna be in your bed with your woman or with your man, cause they gave you some bad advice. Then you gonna be mad. I'm talking to the men and women out there. I'm talking to the men and women out there. You gonna be mad. Then you gonna be like Keith Sweat talking about Mary go around. Mary ain't going around. You should open your mouth to. You should have been like, oh, you got a big mouth. You shouldn't have open your mouth to your friends, your single friends, and your single family member. You should have went over your mouth to them. Cause you went over your mouth to them, and they know. The thing is, they know more about your relationship than the one that you in a relationship with. Am I lying? Am I lying? So, what place do a single person got, and how can they give you advice on your relationship? They can't. They can't. See, some should go through your head. See, be like, man, you should have left that girl. I told you should have left that girl. What she did to you? She be with her friends, friends of single friends, like single friend tell her, girl, I told you should have left him. He ain't no good. But guess what? You only told one side of the story. You only told them one side of the goddamn story. One side of the story. What side of the story would you like to hear? Would you like to hear your friend's side, his significant other side, or sit them both down and talk to them and tell them both to their face, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all relationship. If y'all need some kind of counseling, don't come to me. I'll hook you with a marriage counselor. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that one. The thing is, if you told her to leave or him to leave because he was putting the hands on her, the question is, did she tell you that or did you see it for yourself? See, that thing, did you see it for yourself? That is the question. I'm gonna go 30 minutes. I'm drop the link and open up the panel for you. See, a man say, a woman could say, "Oh, he being abusive to me. He put hands on me." Yeah, you, I don't know. You believe him or not believe him? Then the question you got to ask. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you telling him that. Mama, boy, I remember you telling me that. Then another question you got to ask: did you put hands on him, or did you put hands on her? Did you verbally abuse him? Did you verbally abuse her? See, that's all. See, domestic violence is wrong in a way. In a way it go, no matter who did what. But don't come to me telling one side of the story. Don't come to me telling one side of the story. See, you can't tell me one side of the story. Guess what? I want to hear the other side. Better yet, guess what? I want to hear both of y'all sides. Y'all sit down. Y'all sit down and have a talk. Y'all have a talk. See, can y'all talk? That's what I want to see. Can y'all communicate? I want to see, can y'all communicate? That's all I want to see. Can y'all communicate? See, when I was single, hey, I didn't have nobody, no couple problem. I didn't have nobody problem. You're right, K9. This is three sides to every story. See, it'd be a difference. It'd be a difference. You single, you're not hearing one side of the story without hearing the other side of the story. But when you hear one side of the story, but not the other side, you can't make no decisions. You can't. Or you can tell them, "Oh, go work it out. Go work it out. Go work it out. Go work it out." Now you got both of them sit down there, and you answer questions, and you listen to both of them, and you tell them, "Okay, y'all sit down. Y'all communicate with each other, but y'all gotta listen to each other what each other saying. Why you can listen to each other what each other saying, but y'all also got to hear what each other saying. You gotta also hear what each other's saying. If you're not hearing what each other's saying, how you listen to what each other's saying? See, that was some single folks cannot. That how some single folks cannot grasp, cause that's why they were single, cause they couldn't do that. They couldn't sit down and listen to what they simply were saying. They couldn't hear what they simply were saying while they were listening. Tell me if I'm wrong or right about that. How can a single person on YouTube or in real life help give advice to a couple? Yeah, I'm getting ready to drop it. I'm getting ready to drop it. Hold on. I'm getting ready to drop it. Hold on. Hold on. And guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna go to a commercial break. I'm finna go to a commercial break right quick, and we will be back. We will be back. Hold on. I'll find one. We'll be back. Yeah, support my girl together. Support her, support her, support her. Shout out to her. Shout out to my girl, our sister Mama Wolf together. She got some good stuff. She got some good stuff. Just look at it right there. Yeah, she got some good stuff. Just check it out. Just check it out. Mama Wolf is in the house. The Force is in the house. Sniper is in the house. King Wolf is in the house. The president is in the house. Plus, a lone wolf is in the house.
Y'all, it's your girl, Together We Break Chains Production, and these are the shirts that I'm making. So support your girl, you guys. Help your sister out. I'm trying to take this game further. So with that being said, hey, don't forget to hit that like button, that post notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
One more. I gotta play this. Hold on, I gotta play this one more. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, my brothers?
Hey, hey, now I just come over here.
Who sound like a sick puppy?
Me. My voice still gone.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, big dog.
Well, I just come over here to I just come out and tell you, bro. When you come into a live, that's how you come in. From here on out, that's how you come in. You know what I mean? Cause you up here preaching today, bro.
Hey, look here. Like I said, it's how can a single person, I don't care on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, I don't care what social media platform, I don't care what platform you use for your live. How the hell can a single person tell you something when they single? What happened to your relationship?
Well, I can answer that question for you.
We all can.
Yeah, listen. Me being an older gentleman, and I'm not old, but I'm old.
Hold up, Tony. Who got some wind going? B-Rob?
Oh, I'm driving.
Oh, okay.
I'm at home. Thank the Lord.
Go ahead, Tony.
So, I mean, to somebody younger than me or my age, and they come to me for advice about the relationship, I can give it to because I've been in relationships. I've been in some real serious relationships. And like I said on the thing is that I know what I did right. I know what I did wrong. But when it comes to getting advice, you have to be able to accept that advice. One, you got to be able to say, if my homeboy D-Truth, you come to me and like, hey man, my girl, blah 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 blah, and my first question would be, what did you do? And I did this, hey man, you was dead wrong for that. You need to go back and apologize for that. You need to go rethink that logic what you said about that. That's what a real friend will do for you, regardless if you're single or not. That's what a real friend will do for you. Check you when you're wrong. I don't want to hear about what she did or what he did. I want to hear about what you did.
You're right about that. Respect, Jay Thomas. You know something else, Tony? Tony, B-Rob, and Jason. You know something else? This is another question. How the hell you in a relationship, another person in a relationship, They in a relationship. They got problems in a relationship. How the hell can you give you advice on your damn relationship? And they got relationship problems their damn self.
Well, first of all, you should not be out there putting your that's what ruins relationships. Is having too many people in your relationship. How your relationship supposed to be me, you, and everybody else?
It ain't gonna work like that.
It can't work.
Hey,
You
did
going
y'all? Mm-hmm. Go
you
ahead,
going
Tony.
on you going on and oh well he did that
Echo,
blah blah
echo,
blah
echo,
blah
echo.
blah. Hey, listen, that ain't gonna work for you because right now that person your partner gonna be like, well damn, every time I do something wrong, you gonna go tell everybody else. When you in a relationship, you shouldn't tell your mama the bad stuff because my mama and my father always told me, what goes in your house, stay in your house.
True.
That's
Yeah,
how I feel about
yeah,
it.
you're right. You're right. And I look at that. See, like I said, it's all sides to the story. When you're not communicating with each other, that would probably happen in that. That's why you're single, right? And when, like I said, you can listen but not hear. You can hear but not listen. When you both of them not listening or hearing each other, you're in trouble. The relationship in trouble anyway. Look, I don't care if the money. I don't care if the sex is good. But guess what? One constant gonna have to be the same. That communication. Ain't
But that
nobody out here.
communication, but that communication is between you and your partner, not you and your partner and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your homeboy, your mama, your daddy, your brother, and your sister. That communication is between you two.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
again,
Yep.
I can confess to that because and call me what you want. But my first relationship, I always called my mama and was like, Mama, she did this, I can't believe this and that. And she's like, well, did you talk to her about it? Yeah, we arguing and no. I didn't ask you if you was arguing. I said, did you talk to her about it? See, people want to bring everybody in their relationship and then wondering why they can't keep a relationship because you always want to bring everybody in. This is not the Catholic Church. You don't have to go in no box and confess your sins and stuff. You tell your partner what is wrong and what is right.
And
But if they
sniper.
come to you by that, you got to be. If I come to you, D Troop, and you tell me I was dead wrong, I got to be able to accept that.
Sniper. Let me get this in because then I gotta drop down and go to bed.
Yeah. You know he gotta get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
All right. So peep game. The world we live in, bro, is a bunch of miserable people. Nobody wants to see you happy, especially have a happy, successful relationship. That's just not what it is. So the people that you confide in or seek advice from, they're gonna give you they're gonna give you a response based on how they view relationships or how they feel about relationships. Remember, misery loves company. So you could
Oh
take
yeah.
you could prance your ass, you could prance your ass wherever you want to. But if you seeking advice about a relationship from a known miserable person, your ass gonna be miserable in the long run, and you can bet your bottom dollar on that.
Respect the man, bro. And I said this. If you seeking advice from a single person, the be a male or female, think about it. They might try to give you they're gonna give you some wrong advice. Right? That male might be giving his partner give his boy some advice, but all along try to get with his girl. Same thing with a female. But then again, his partner might not know. He probably want to get with him. Same with the female. Hey,
Yeah, but
it's out there.
that's 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 a long reach when it comes to that. And I understand what you're saying,
It's
and
not a
I see
long
it a
reach.
lot on it. I see it along on that, but I just look at it logical. Keep your relationship differences to you and your partner.
Can I say this, guys? Let me say this real good. This is a problem around relationships. Never drag your family in your relationship. If you like that person and she like, if she like, if you like that person, she like you, go for it. Never have your parents, I mean, don't never have your family sticking their nose in their business because maybe your family members are jealous of your happiness and they want to do everything they can to sabotage it. So it's all about you gotta trust your partner trusts you. What's your likes, what's your dislikes, what's her dislikes, and never ask a single person about a relationship. But if that single person was in a relationship trying to tell you, don't do the things that I done, trying to make them better.
Go ahead, Jay.
I agree
I
with what
agree
the
with what the
last thing
last.
you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I've been married. I'm going on 10 this year, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, congratulations.
What I
Congratulations, my
can
brother.
say is I appreciate you, brother. I sincerely appreciate you, bro, because I take this like my 10 year. I take that as a high milestone. That's my best friend. That's the love of my life, my better half. You know what I'm saying? I don't take my marriage outside of nowhere. I don't get nobody can tell me nothing about my wife. If I feel as if she's doing something, I communicate with her what she's doing wrong. So my marriage stay like our relationship stay our relationship. That's how I go. So I think like to get advice from a single person, you gotta first ask those people why are they single. So it got to be something about them, and they don't want to sit up there and acknowledge the fact that they could be flawed. Like whenever I got married, I know I had my flaws. My wife pointed those flaws out, and it made me to be a better father, a better man, a better person that could mentor these kids. So that's why you got to sit up there and you go see somebody that's already established. And as us married folk, it works reverse ways too, because I know a lot of like the old folks, like my grandparents, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all, I'm just saying from my personal experience. My grandmother got cheated on, all that stuff like that. And she still stayed home to keep the family together. And my grandfather had outside kids who I don't even know to this day. So like, yo, like it work on both ways. And I land my plane.
Hmm.
Mm. Now you're right about that. It worked both ways. Communication is the key, like you said. See that single person give you advice. Okay, like I said, when a single person try to give you advice and you're in a relationship, right? Hey, you ask them what went on in your relationship while you're single. Like I said, they say what the other person did. They don't say what they did. They, don't you find that kind of strange, fellas? Don't y'all find kind of strange? They don't say what they did.
Which is true.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, that's when you come to that. If you come to me, I'm a good. I believe, and y'all other people got their own other opinions, but I believe me being a single person that's been there, done that. I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you when you're right. And see, as a parent, you learn how to read bullshit through from people what people telling you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not from just the kids. I can read bullshit when it comes to grown ass folks. Nah, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. What really happened? What's going on? Tell me the true story. What did you do? Because you only saying one way. He did this. He did that. Not there's more to go to it.
Hmm.
It's like peeling back that onion. And my
Exactly.
man, Mr. Thomas, hey man, hey, all praises be to God that you got. Oh, you said 10 years of marriage, man. Hey, that's good right there, cause shit don't last that long no more. People get married just to say they got married.
And congratulations, Grow Tech G. He said 22.
No, 22.
Congratulations to both of
Hey,
those
boy,
brothers.
man,
Both of
that's
those
an
brothers.
inspiration.
Congratulations to both of those brothers. 10 and 22
That's
years.
an inspiration,
Dang,
bro.
congratulations to both
I
of
gotta
those
give it
guys.
22. I definitely gotta give it 22, brother. So you inspire me to keep this thing going, bro. Cause like the way my marriage set up, bro, like that's literally my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my better half. For every flaw that I have, she's the strength of that, and vice versa. So like that's true love to me. Whenever I can see him go to 22, that's fine. So salute to you, brother.
God bless you both, bros.
Hey, listen. The reason, and you know what? You asked a question earlier. Why are people single? Hell, I don't want to start all over. Shit, it took too long to train the first person. Shit,
You
I
got a
don't feel
point
like
there,
Hey,
training
Katie.
hey,
nobody
hey,
else.
hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. I'm gonna tell you this. They probably said the same about you. They can't train
You
you.
damn right. You damn right.
Wow.
Hey, I know a lot of people don't say that shit about. Man, I ain't feel like training your ass. Hell no.
Respecting you, News, Shirley Kirkland, Real Rock. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. Hey, I know you got some daughters, Jay. I know you got some daughters, right? I know Tony got some daughters. Boy,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know. Hey, when they get older, them boys, I call them boys, ain't mean yet. Mm-mm. I know, Tony, you already know they're gonna catch you up for you and us. You already know that. You already know that. They already catching hell. So it's like it, every
Man, my
relationship.
bad, man. My wife calling me. Like she dead ass calling me right now. I gotta drop down real quick and I'm gonna bounce back up. She definitely calling me right
Oh, you got to answer that, bro. You got to answer that.
Yeah, you got to take care of your business, bro.
Go ahead. Okay, I'll let you back up. Yeah, it's just like every relationship has a problem. Am I right, fellas?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, Tony?
Sniper.
I'm
Sniper got
like,
quiet.
yeah. Hey, he might be on a hot date. He might got a woman with him.
Must be.
Tony.
I already told y'all I ain't training nobody else.
No, he was quiet.
Yeah.
He using common sense.
Hey, but what I'm saying, you see what Malaysia said when I said that about whoever she get, who your daughter get, they gonna have to go through the gauntlet.
Uh-oh.
You know that, don't you, Tony?
You know he ain't saying a word, right?
I know that. Thank you, New. Tell them again. Make sure they hit that like button. See,
Amen to that.
and I look at it. See, I've been there. I've been through a whole lot of trauma, abuse, verbal, physical, mental. I've been cheated on,
Half we all.
and I've been through all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to communication for it. Guess what? She be listening but not hearing. But I didn't go to. Yeah, I went to Armando. Cause guess what? He got a wife. You see what I'm saying? He got a wife. Shoot, I ain't gonna know no other single folks. Malaysia trip. You said F love, huh, Malaysia? Why? Why you say that? I guess you feel like Tony. She ain't training nobody. She ain't training nobody. That she ain't training nobody. And when you single for a reason, you single for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Who's y'all ninjas? You ain't talking about us, are you?
Oh, Lord.
She said these ninjas. Them ninjas. She ain't talking about us. Hey, they sure don't. Some of them don't act right. And some of
No.
them female, hey, put it away. Some of them female that got a good man don't act right either. They don't have right either.
Preach the truth, tell the darn truth.
They don't have right either. Got a good man like Tony. I'm gonna use Tony for us since he ain't talking. Got a good man like Tony. He doing all the right thing, but you out there trying to talk to somebody else. He gonna kick your ass to the curb. That's why I say he ain't training nobody else. That's why he ain't training nobody else. We ain't got time for that.
Heck
And
no.
when you single, you gotta vet people. You got just like Tony said a while back. You gotta ask questions like it's an interview.
Always.
Like they trying to get a job. They trying to get a job, ain't they? They trying to get a job.
Get a chance to know that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you finally get with that person, you still gotta communicate with them. You still gotta fill them out. And when you start filling them out, they filling you out, likes or dislike. But guess what? Yeah, you can go live with a person to fill them out. But guess what you're gonna have? Guess what you're gonna have? You better have your own place.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you real quick.
Respect Royal Lace.
I don't give a hot damn if you are not if you and your partner are not what's the word trainable, but it's another word that goes to that. What's the word? I can't think of the word right now. If you cannot allow yourself to be trainable, I just say trainable, then you can't be in a relationship. If you can, the word is not trainable because that just sounds like you a puppy or something. But at the end of the day, leave people out of your relationships, 100%. Just leave people out of your relationship because that's going to ruin it. Even if it's your mama or daddy, it's going to ruin it so fast, right? Because now you got to think about it like this right here. I go tell my mama about my relationship. Now she looks at my partner in a different way off of what you said.
Tony, you right about that. Look at your partner. I don't care, man. I want to look at your partner, your friends, your family. Look at him or her a different way.
Yeah.
But thing is, they had not been around him or her, and what you tell them, what they see, that's what they perceive him or her to be. You see what I'm saying? But then you got some of them parents, they're like like your mama told you. What did you do? You see what I'm saying? She already know. I'm not getting your relationship. That's for y'all to work out. See, that's what single people problem is. They want to be in everybody else's relationship, be over the house. Oh, come on, girl, come on, man. Let's go out and have some fun. No, we ain't going out and have no fun. I'm gonna be right here with my woman. He must be on a date. I wish I had a female point of view. I wish I had a female point of view on this one. But see, I've been in a whole bunch of relationships. Even I got the experience. I'm not finna tell nobody how they run their relationship. But this is what I would tell them. Y'all communicate with each other. That's the only thing I can say. Go talk it out with. Go talk it out with your partner. Go talk it out with your partner. So these people get so. Some people are so damn insecure. These people are so insecure within themselves. They ain't gonna take advice for anybody. They gonna take advice for a dog if they can understand what the dog we're talking about.
Bark, bark, bark.
They'll take advice for a dog. Respect, Simba. They gonna take a they gonna take advice for anybody they get advice for to make themselves feel good. Except going for get advice for somebody that not gonna make them feel good and make them that gonna give give them the opinion or advice straight. Not tell them what they want to hear, but what they needed to hear. See, when people come and say, "Oh, she did this, he did that," no, first what I'm asking, what did you? Like I said, first what I'm asking, what you do?
Both sides of the story.
There you go. And then I'm gonna say, did you look it from her or his side point of view, or what you did? Gore said, when you are in a relationship, it's not about your family and friends. It's all about that one you are building with. Exactly.
Amen to that.
Exactly. That's who it all. That's who it's all about. That's who you supposed to be one. You supposed to be partners. It's a business. Being with each other is a business, especially if you got kids. If you got kids, I don't care if you live with them, live with what you got kids with, or don't live with them. But they got to see y'all together and y'all communicate and how a relationship, how a mother and father supposed to be with each other. Go. If they don't see that, they see y'all arguing, fussing, fighting all the time, and see his friend over there all the time when you're not there. What the heck you think they're gonna talk? What the heck they gonna do? Respect, Papa Will. They gonna do the same damn thing. And then guess what? Then the motherfucker said, "Why you got this other guy, this other girl over here? You know, you with somebody, you got a boyfriend, a girlfriend, you married, whatever, fiance. You know what they gonna say? I seen you do it. I seen you do it. Then you gotta take self-evaluation of yourself and your situation before you go take advice for a single person, especially on YouTube, especially on social media or real life. Cause like I said, people are watching. They're watching you. They're watching your relationship. There's some people out there hoping your relationship fail. They're hoping your relationship fail. Look? You can't wish my relationship fail when you're not in one. Because you'll fail. Don't wish mine to fail. How, the math ain't mathing. Math ain't mathing.
Because you miserable, don't try to make them miserable. Because you miserable.
Misery loves company. Guess what? Misery, you get the heck on. And I close the door, lock the door right behind you. And then take your company with you.
And don't let the door hit you always on the way out.
You were doing good before you said that. But it's like that. But don't get me wrong. There's some friends out there hoping to helping with praying and glad you're in a relationship and hoping the relationship works. But majority of the time, how many friends are that?
Quite a few.
But the majority of people, especially if you're a girl, you partner with, you got some of these partners, friends that are girls, friends that are male, male that friends with a male. I'm gonna throw a curveball on this one. I'm gonna throw a curveball on this one. B-Rob. Watch this. Right there. You know, sometimes when a male or female is friends with the opposite sex, A male go tell the female friend what going on in their relationship. A female go tell the male friend what going on in the relationship, not knowing that that male or that female want to get with him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And they
That's
got
a red
all
flag right there.
they got all the
Red
tea.
flag.
And all they doing to wait for the opportunity.
Wait for a mistake to happen.
Wait for the door to open. You say they wait for the door to open.
Mm-hmm.
Girl Take G said if he would have listened to his family and friends, he would be single like most of them. You right.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta take a risk. Just try. If that woman's good for you, take that risk. Love her. If she love you, make sure it works out. Don't drag your family in your relationship problems because they will try to be messy. They'll try to talk in your ear. They want to get in your business. Oh, I don't like him because he ain't the one like you thought he would be. Blah 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 blah. Same thing for the female. That's why you gotta stick. You gotta have your own. You gotta have your own mind. You gotta be focused and believe on your own. Do not go to your family members because those suckers are probably jealous of your success and wish they was in your shoes, but they ain't. So they miserable and they want you to be miserable too. So they can say, "Oh, I told you not to go with that person," but no, you gotta find your spouses for yourself and only for yourself, and keep it moving. Just you and your spouse. Do not drag none of your people, your friends, or your family involved at all. Gotta be strong relationship.
You right about that, B Rob. And thing is, there's some people that cannot help it. They go seek advice for the wrong people. And the people that go seek advice from giving them the wrong advice.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you're not talking to your significant other, what's going on? Y'all not sitting down and talking to each other. That's a problem with this. That's the first number one problem. Then if y'all sit down and talking and call yourself talking and all y'all doing is yelling at each other, that's another problem. If y'all sit down and talking and let one person speak, the other person speak, if you're listening but not hearing each other, that's the third problem. You know what the fourth problem is?
Shoot.
They not listening, but they hearing.
Go in one ear out there.
There you go. You gotta listen and hear. You gotta listen what they're saying and hear what they're saying. And stop pointing fingers. Like I said, when you point your fingers, how many fingers point back at you?
A lot.
You got three pointer. You point a finger at somebody, you got three on pointing right back at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went old school on that one.
Exactly.
I went old school on that one. So,
I grew up in the old school.
So when a single person try to give you advice, as when you're in a relationship, when a single person try to give you advice about your relationship, you gotta stop and think. Why this person trying to give me relationship advice and he or she's single? Yeah, Gore-Tex, you said it's an old saying, if you hang with 9 broke friends, you're bound to be the 10th one. So it's about who you have around you. You right about that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like relationships is a good give and take. You got to give more than take. But in a relationship, people take more than they give. And the person that's single must have took more than they gave in that relationship. You understand that? Let me repeat that. Y'all want me to repeat that one more time? Y'all need me to repeat that one more time. See, a relationship is a give and take. You got to give more than you take. The single people that was in that relationship, why they single is they took more than they gave.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get amen? Can I get amen in the church? Can I get amen in the church chat? Can I get amen in the chat? See, when you take more than you give, that relationship ain't gonna last. And you're gonna wind up single. And you wonder why your guy friend don't got with your girl. And you wonder why your girlfriend, your friend, that's a woman, don't got with your guy. Because you took more than you gave. But we know some relationship is lopsided.
Keep going.
See, I'm gonna read what Last Call said. Well, he brought up a good song too. He said it's almost like that song back in the day. Stop, look, listen to your heart and what's it saying. That should be for both parties in a relationship. Bingo. See, they don't stop and look or listen to their heart. Neither one. Cause they pointing a finger at each other. And when they point a finger at each other, then when they go outside try to seek advice from somebody else who's not in a relationship. That's why they go outside. Outside. That's why some men and women go sleep with somebody else because they ain't stop, look, and listen to their heart.
Let me say this big bro. A lot.
Go ahead.
Use your head and think. Open your eyes and see. Clean out your ears and listen. And there you go.
Because your heart will tell you. You know, sometimes people say follow your heart, but sometimes your heart will lead you astray sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. But sometimes your heart and your mind got to be on the same page. When they're not on the same page, you go down that road. Respect just Jay. Your heart will lead you into trouble, but if you don't use your mind with your heart, you don't effed up. That goes back to cause you sit up and listen to your singing friend who's been singing for a while and ain't got nobody. They're gonna put you in a world of trouble. Why do people go seek advice for single people? Can anybody answer that? Why do people that's in a relationship go seek advice for single people? Why? Can anybody answer that question?
I'd rather listen to a couple.
Can anybody answer that question? You might well go take look. You go say your problem to a single person. You might well go give your problem to a dog.
Bark.
Cause guess what? Cause the advice that single person giving you, it could be just like you talking to a dog anyway. You know why? Cause they ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying a doggone thing, are they? You said a good relationship is give and take, not give, and the other one take. Period. You right about that. You knew. It got to be a balance. It got to be a balance of give and take. Cause the person that doing all the giving, guess what? He or she gonna get tired of all that giving. Cause guess what? The other person, he or she, that is take for the person that give. Guess what? That ain't gonna work. It never will. You right about that, Pop. It's just someone that is not in your business telling you how to be your business. How you gonna be in my business, tell me how to run my business, and you don't know nothing about my business.
Exactly.
You don't know parts of the business of what somebody else told you. You're not around us 24/7, see what's going on. You're not.
You see that big boy?
Yeah, I see it. Hold on, good. Hold on. I thought I did pin it. I guess I did. There you go. There you go. It's up. It's up. It's pin. Any female that want to hit the panel, hey, we love to hear from some female on this subject right here. Right? Well, they said, I don't know, but I have been asked and nearly got cussed out. I did agree with her to sign the divorce. He signed. Yeah. Okay. That see, that what I don't understand. If relationship don't work out, go ahead and split up. There ain't no talking. Go on and sign the paper. But some people don't want to sign. I don't care, man. They don't want to sign the paper. They want to be in control of the situation. They want to feel like they got a chance to get back together. But no, it's over with and move on. Cause guess what? Your friend might have cost you that relationship. All right, Pop Will.
Hey, how
Salute to the
y'all
brother
doing
Will,
today?
sir. Salute to the
Man,
brother
I
Will,
wish.
sir.
Wait a minute, am I echoing? I'm not.
No.
Go ahead, Pop.
Okay. No, man, it's always a pleasure to come hang out with you cats, man. Y'all got that shit under control. But what I meant was, let me come up on your panel and explain what you're saying in terms of another aspect of real life. It's like it's like you're the host of this show. What if somebody came at you and said, "Man, if you give me $200, I'll do it for you"? You'd be like, "And for what? What would I? This is my art. This is my art, and this is my girl. And what you got to say to me about my girl? I've had that happen to me, man. I had it happen both ways, man. My brother said it to my wife. He got himself kicked out of my apartment, man. I'm working. He's old lazy bones ass living up here. Put his Raider doll up on my wife's San Francisco 49er TV, you know, and was acting like, well, Butch is my brother, and you know, like as if the person that is making the same sacrifice I'm making against you that wants me to be a failure like you are, because if what you're saying is so good, why ain't you good at it already? Why ain't you getting paid from it? If you're that good at that, why ain't you helping me out? give me a couple grand, you know, give me some, you know, give me 500 subscribers that stick or something. The hell are you talking stupid to me for about what I'm doing? That's just a different perspective on it. But you know that's because girl came up here so we could splash the other side of because I think both people feel the same way. Except women know they can make babies, and men know that they can only give women babies. Other than that, I think we're all pretty much in the same.
I ain't laughing at you. I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing at what just Jay said.
Who?
Jay, she said, she told him, no, you're not about to say I sound like being white tonight. She talking about she hoarse. Okay. What you been doing?
Okay.
Hey, what you been doing to be hoarse? Who you been yelling at?
Yeah.
Who you been
Is
yelling
she
at? But this is the thing I got probably. Why do some couples, okay, married or significant other, you're in a relationship, go try to seek advice for a single person? Why?
If it's your buddy, hey, is that who's that one?
Yo, Detroit, he muted up. You go ahead and continue, sir.
That was an inside studio echo right there. Okay, I sound a little bit better now than I act, right? But a single person telling you, it would probably be your homeboy trying to convince you that although he ain't gay, don't make me go there. that he still would rather you be with him than her. You know, bros over hoes kind of thing, you know.
Lord.
But a single person, a male to your girl, is because he would try to be there if the two of y'all suddenly break up, that he could come in and let's say, you know, cry on my shoulders and let's take it from there.
Big bro.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, he right about that. See, that's what I don't understand. I don't care. You can ask Mondo. If Mondo was up here, he'd be upset to him. His wife called me. I tell him, y'all go sit it out, talk it out. Don't put me in the middle of it. That's when I was single. So once you take somebody's side in that scenario, guess who becomes the bad guy? Guess who becomes the bad guy?
You. Especially when they messed up, like one says to the other what you said to them, and then they both take offense to you.
You got a point.
Next time, either one of them. The worst thing can happen to you, which is the best thing can happen to you, is the next time it comes up, both of them are standing there, so there'll be no he said, she said about nothing, and then handle your business. If you intend to keep your partner, and keep dude in his spot, you're going to have to come there with that compound recreational consideration for a speedy conclusion in a court of law of the minds of men.
You're right. Go to G just said about four judges. He said he listened to nobody who is single. Well, you're right. I will tell you why you don't listen to family members, because your family member is not really your family member. Some of them not really your family member. Some of your look. Get what? Me and Mondo more family than anybody else. But I'm gonna tell you why. I heard this story. Bo Jackson, right? I don't think y'all heard this yet. They try to get money out of him. His niece and his nephew. Guess what he wound up doing? He sued them for $21 million. See what I'm saying? So no, they don't have it. Yeah. So you try to see that what family members usually try to do. Know what I'm saying? Family members try to mess your life up, try to mess your relationship up, which that shouldn't. Which they why they try to mess yours up, because they relationship and life is messed up. They run around here with four different baby mamas. He get hit with child support he ain't taking care of, and the woman run around here. I would say 2 or 3, 4 kids. By a man, he ain't doing nothing. They life messed up. They relationship messed up. Nobody told you go slide your penis up in a vagina. Nobody told her spread her leg, let that penis slide up in the vagina. Nobody told her that. See, that's the problem with these single folks. That's the problem with these single folks. They want to be out here playing the field and want somebody in a relationship come out with them every night. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know I'm preaching this. When you're in a relationship, you can't go out every night, can you?
Yeah.
You can't go out every night.
No.
Then look at your man going out with her single friends every night. You trying to figure out, okay, you going out every night. What the hell you doing?
Yeah.
What the hell you doing?
And why you have to go out?
There you go. Why you can't take me with you?
And how come I ain't going with you?
It's a girls' night.
I bring you
every night.
Take the trash out. How come you can't go out the club?
Look, Dad, here's the lie. You don't trust me, baby? That's for man and woman. They taking it mad. Oh, you don't trust me? No, it ain't that I don't trust you. I don't trust your damn friends.
See, that's when
Can I get an amen on that one?
That's when I beg to differ. Amen. I beg to differ when, I'm like, do I need to trust you? Is there some spot in me that is not trustful of you? Just answer that question with another question that just blows that whole conversation up back over the bitch. Hold up. Wait a minute. And you just thought that, but what you're really going to say is, do I need to trust you? And then first one speaks loses. Because now you didn't already ask the question. All she can do is answer it.
Then the question is, why you got to go out with them all the time? Why can't you just spend time together? You be asking for quality time, but every time
Yeah.
you better spend quality time, you going out. Same thing with him. Always going out with the bar. Can't leave them out either. Can't leave them out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Anybody else want to come up? They come on up. Like I said, I love to hear from some women their point of view on this whole situation.
Big bro, I'm dropping down, bro. My eyes getting heavy.
All right, okay.
God bless you, Papa Will, sir. God bless you.
Hey, you too, man. So it's
Yes,
just
sir.
it's just you and me again, huh? True.
Hey, you guys, what's going on? This is my newest design. This is something that Armando always say. It sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds good. So I decided to make something. So tell me what you guys think about this. I hope you guys like it. Your girl's busy. Talk to you later. What's up, Wolfpack, 20 East Nation, Armando, D-Truth, Miss April Showers, Renrock TV. What's up, you guys? Thank you guys for loving and supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great one.
Welcome back. Want to sit and chat. I'm your host D True with Papa Will up here. We had Jay Thomas. He will be back. We got Tony back up. Tony back up here, and we have Papa Will up here. What's going on? Tony, you ain't got no hot date tonight, do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so in this segment of the show, what are some of the latest shenanigans of preferred behavior coming out of YouTube that those of us that are seeking full leadership potential in our aggregate business of being attached to YouTube like this? What do? You have a relationship with YouTube?
I'm gonna say this: we all got to see one. And people that seek relationships, advice from single people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got. I'm telling you this right here. You got to have a relationship with yourself first.
Exactly.
You got to have a relationship with yourself first, no matter who it is and where you're going with it. If you have a relationship with yourself, you know yourself. If you love and respect yourself, you with your partner, you can see that BS.
To
See,
thyself always be
yeah,
true.
yeah, and when you know how I end this, you know how I end my shows. Self love is the best love. Cause who can love you better than yourself? But you gotta be true to yourself, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you didn't respond when I said you was on a hot date.
No, I'm not on a hot day, brother. Just ain't going to hang out with some friends.
All right, but how many people that's in a relationship actually love themselves while they in that relationship?
It's not really about loving yourself. It's to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you can't try to know somebody else. Then it's those stepping stones. You know, you love yourself, you know yourself, then you love yourself. Most people get that misconstrued.
Hey Tony, you know what? I be saying. You gotta take self evaluation every day and write down. So on one side, write down the stuff that that you find that good about yourself, and write down some stuff that you know that you don't like about yourself, and try to work on those stuff that you don't like about yourself. When you work on that, maybe you could build a relationship. Cause guess what? The people that's single, it's something about they don't know themselves. They're still searching for who they are. When you're searching for who you are, that means you're not taking self-evaluation of yourself. When you're not taking self-evaluation of yourself, you don't know the good parts or the bad parts. You don't know yourself. Hey, look at if you don't know that you got a temper problem, you got an anger problem, that's gonna be a problem. No matter what kind of relationship you get in. You see what I'm saying, Papa Will and Tony?
Yep.
See, that's some people got anger management problem, got anger problem. They don't know they got anger problem. You know what they constitute anger, being angry about. The
Hmm.
anger problem is passionate, being passionate.
Really?
Yeah, you know that. You know that as well as I do, Papa Will and Tony. Y'all know that better than I do. No, no, son. No, lady. Cause you angry don't mean you passionate. Cause you passionate don't mean you angry.
Mhm.
They get them too confused, don't they?
Yeah. If you
It's a
allow
thing.
that,
Yeah.
mhm. If you drive up to that light and the light says green and you stop, then you just change, your possible outcomes on yourself. But if you do the right thing, you don't have to have those situations exist in your real life or whatever you want to call it, you know, when your real contact with people, even on here. If you're in a chat, somebody else's chat or your chat, and somebody says something to you, and you feel directed to respond to it. Like when I say something in your chat, when I type something in your chat, you know, is you inject me into the mainstream of your show, and that's that's an amazing thing. Versus a troll can't type and got a cell phone come up, and next thing you know, he's backstage. He's somehow he even got the link to be trying to get on stage, to get his ass crisscrossed across the front of your line and do walk back across the back of your line and roll back out of here. I've seen you do that several times.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people do not listen or learn. They listen to respond. And that hurts a relationship too, because if you can't listen to your partner, what they saying and how they feel, but you sitting there like, oh, he said this, so I'm gonna say this back. You ain't learning nothing
Mm-hmm.
from your partner, but you'll listen to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the crazy part. You'll listen to somebody else before you listen to your partner.
The part I hate is when they go and somebody else tells them the same thing that you told them, and then they tell you like they done learned something you didn't already know. Plum forgot that you was the one that told them in the first place, and they chose to do something else. I said, don't talk to my girlfriend when I'm not around, and then the third time I'm not around, you're talking to my girlfriend like y'all know each other. Like we had a contract that I forgot to sign, and my time expired. And you just went and started talking to her after I told you to be talking to my girlfriend. What you had to be talking to her about? Well, I thought she might needed a ride, man, and I was trying to tell her that I could pick her up and get her over to where you're at. Well, how you gonna do that? You don't know where I'm at. Well, I was gonna ask you. Ask me what? I was going to ask you to tell me where you are so I could pick your girl up and bring her over there to where you at so she can see that you fucking off on her. See,
that type of friendship, I don't care, man or woman, that was communication come up. Oh, baby, I just need to call him. I couldn't get a hold of you.
Yep.
That comes from the man and woman side right there, both of them. But the problem is, you knew where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't wait to call me, let me know what was going on, that you needed this, you needed that, whatever. But you're going to call him, and he's single, or she's single.
Yeah.
Now we got a problem.
Yeah.
How many times? Go ahead, Tony.
The whole saying is surround yourself with like-minded people. So if you're single, you're supposed to hang out with single people. Now I got a lot of married friends, and if they ask me for advice, only thing I can tell them is, you tell them your experience and tell them to pray about it. Talk about it, pray about it, talk about it. But I'm not going to sit around here and waste my time, my day, trying to help your situation out. Because I got my own situations. I got my own issues in life.
You come talk to me. Did you talk to your significant other about it?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all sit down and talk? Why you come to me with it? Then they feel like they got a feeling hurt. Now you're feeling hurt because you want me to tell you something to make you feel better. But guess what? I told you something that you needed to hear. You need to go talk to your spouse.
Yeah. See, that's why I tell dudes to tell your old lady straight up, do not ever call me looking for you, because I will lie to her. You could be sitting right here, and I'm going to ask her, why is she calling me talking about you?
Hey, fellas, I'm going to step down. I think I just passed up some friends in the ditch. I got to give them some advice. In the ditch.
In the ditch.
Let me drop down.
Go ahead and take care of it, Tony. Go ahead and take care of it. But like I said, it's all about, you can be single. You can go have your little fun. Don't jump in a couple relationship where you don't have no relationship.
Yeah. See, that's why I stay mad.
See, the question, like I said, the question I'm asking you trying to give my girl or give this guy some advice. What happened to your relationship? And don't try to. First of all, Don't try to say she or he did this. What did you do in the relationship? What made that relationship fall for you? What did you do to help that relationship fall? Cause one person ain't gonna make it fall for the relationship end. It takes two to do that, right? See, in some relationship, a partner will try to get other person some something good, say something good, whatever, and the other partner might think, hey, you treat me like a child. Respect, Rocky. But it's not treating you like a child. It's telling you the truth and telling you what we need to do, not what we want to do. What you need to hear, not what you want to hear. See, that's our friend gonna tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good. They're gonna tell you what you want to feel good. Oh no, I ain't telling you what's gonna make you feel good. You know that, don't you, Papa Will?
Yeah, yeah.
I get you straight. Hey, I get look. I shoot straight for the. Hey, Papa Will come to me. Him and girl have a problem. He girl come to me, or he come to me. Oh, you talk to her? Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah.
no. Be like, no. Okay, I think y'all need to go sit down and talk to each other.
Yeah. You need to go sit over there and y'all need to speak on that. And then come to a mutual conclusion that we're all in this together. But don't be asking me, no, he say she shit. I ain't trying to be a witness to no bullshit. So tell your girl, do not call me if she's looking for you. Matter of fact, she shouldn't have my number because if the two of y'all are together and you get hurt, emergency, need a rescue, need additional outside help, then yeah, hit me. But don't be calling me trying. Hey, is my man there asleep? I have no idea. Can you check?
But probably, but at the same time, he better be calling your friend better be calling your house. As is your girl there. Have you seen her?
See?
You see what I'm saying? It go both ways. It go both ways.
Remember
it go both ways. Go ahead. You seen her? Yeah, hey, have you seen her? Like I said, just like ain't nobody gonna be hopping around like Bobby Brown said. But I look at it with a single person. They need to look at themselves. They got to know themselves. They got to ask themselves some question. Why am I single? Instead of trying to be in somebody else's relationship. Always over that person how look, you and your girl or the girl or that man trying to want to watch a movie together, that single friend sit down in the love on that in a recliner. Y'all two are there booed up on the couch. That third wheel. Hey, they gotta go. He or she gotta go. Y'all gotta go. This is my girl time.
Yeah. That especially.
Go ahead.
That especially, if you say those words, it's time for dude to stop talking to me. There ain't another word to come out, out of his mouth from there, because from there, first one speak loses. There's nothing else for you to say. I told you, I'm going to be with my girl now. You ain't got to tell them, motherfucker, shut up talking to me and move on.
No, it ain't said one time. It was like, dude, I wouldn't, I wouldn't. Then all of a sudden, the dude might say, man, let me spend. No, dude, I'm trying to spend time with my girl. Go do something. Go somewhere else. I'll catch up with you later. Same thing with a female. But then again, you might have one of those friends that like, man, want to sit there and the girl tell you your friend had to go. You were there, like, no, he ain't gotta go nowhere. Then even vice versa. you tell her friend got to go. She's like, oh, her friend ain't got to go nowhere. But y'all trying to spend some time together. That don't work. They do not work. How the hell do that work? Y'all got both be on the same page. If y'all gonna spend time together with one another, is y'all quality time together. You don't need that single friend over the house. Because it's a reason why that friend is single. I don't care if a man or woman. I don't care that single friend is a man or woman. There's a reason why they single. They can't keep nobody. And why they can't keep nobody? Because they always up in somebody else's business. They don't spoil, they don't ruin their own relationship. And they see you got something going good, then they're gonna go to them. They're gonna give you some bad advice. Don't get me wrong. That's some friends that's in some relationship too that give you some bad advice. Don't get it twisted now, because all people that are married that are in a relationship, they don't give good advice. Some of them don't give good advice. Some of them don't give good advice. You just be sitting there looking at them like they're crazy. What the heck you talking about? And their relationship is all in shambles. Trying to give you advice. So how do you? I'm gonna ask, see. There's a question I want to ask, and I'm gonna ask the chat this. When do you take advice from a single person? When do you take advice from a single person? Let me know. Hmm. When do you take advice from a single person? You can answer too, Papa Will. That ain't just for the chat.
Well, man, that, to me, that's a clear cut case of I might be too far advanced to respond to something like that because you know, one I've lived being single for a long time, so I don't give people in relationships. I don't know people in relationships outside of my business because to me, if you're gonna be want to be having sex for children, marriage, economics, good time, whatever, that shit is so far. But I got kids that are too old for that. My son and my daughter, they didn't already live past that age. I can't even begin to try to say I could tell either one of them about what being a relationship meant. They didn't have that experience in life. And so with me, I just keep it silent. I'm looking for that big break, man. I'm looking for that big opportunity with a big stage where I get to just bust loose live on stage for 3 hours with all the shit I've gathered up for positive information on affirmations, for communication, for continuous action of being, able to get along.
Okay. I'm reading what Together said.
Huh?
Little baby said she really don't. And Together said you could give advice from a single person if they have been in a relationship and have learned from their mistake, and they want to make sure that you don't make a mistake, so they give you the best advice that will help your relationship stay healthy. You
Well,
right, Together. Yeah, you're right
I've
about
heard
that.
that one. I've heard that one before.
Well, if they've been in a relationship before, and what uh, they understand what they did wrong instead of what that other person did wrong.
Yeah.
But we all know. I'm gonna ask everybody this question right here. How many between 1 and 100, between 1 and 100, other person that are single, that been in a relationship, how many of them 100 people you believe learn from their mistake in their relationship? How many had learned from that relationship? Out of them 100 people had learned from their past relationship the mistakes they had made. Respect, Diamond Shooter. I wouldn't mind you being up here, Diamond Shooter, for this one. We need a woman's point of view.
Yeah, I think so.
Together said 3%. I'm with you on that together. About 3%. I'm gonna tell you this right here. About 3% of those people that have been in a relationship that are single, about 3% of those have not learned from their previous relationship. The other have learned from their previous relationship. The other people that have been in a previous relationship, they haven't learned. Cause I'll tell you why they haven't learned. No, I tell you how you don't learn from a previous relationship, right? If you go into another relationship with a person and bring the baggage from the previous relationship in there, that I say you haven't learned from that previous relationship, not to bring other baggage into the new relationship. You understand what I just said, Papa Will?
Yep.
How many of them 100 people bring their previous relationship into another relationship?
Or see, the thing you get to realize about being human, at the instant we're here right now, we are the sum total of everything that has ever transpired in our lives. We got all that with us right here today, this minute. And from that, it's it's typical that in a new encounter with another man or a woman, or a woman and a woman and whatever is left, bam, swoop, at the point that it happens, you are going to be everything you ever been leading up to that minute, that moment when you cross over and make this person somebody you know. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. I got another question. How many of them out of 100 you think have told somebody they wouldn't get advice from that they were the cause of the relationship going sour?
Well, everyone that does that should get told that before, as they proceed to run up to the light, knowing it's going to turn red before you get there. Stop your ass right here, and at that instant that they ain't going to do that. Then that's when you got to pull the plug and say, "You don't care about me. You don't care a goddamn thing about me." And I'm
But
standing
I
right,
say this, yeah, only
right.
right. It's like this right here. When you don't assess what you did wrong in the relationship
Yeah,
and always put it on other person that's in that you was in a relationship with, and you don't acknowledge that you did something wrong in the relationship, and you get in another relationship and it fails,
yeah.
who that
The
say
same
something about? That says something about you, right?
thing. They say something about you.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like I said, that's emotional, mental, and verbal in a relationship.
Yeah, huh?
When you get with sometimes when somebody get with somebody and just what that's
Uh-huh.
emotional. That's emotional. You're not really you're not. You end up trying to fill a void. You end up filling a void from a relationship and advice you got from somebody else that don't have nobody.
Yeah, that ain't a good. That's not a good scene.
So people got to think in their mind. Wait a minute. Do I really want to take advice from a single person?
Yep. Not on social relationships, because all they can offer is them. All they can offer you is them, and you will
Better yet,
become a relationship with a single person.
yeah. I'm gonna rephrase that question. Do I want to take advice from this single person?
Right. Okay.
See, remember I said this single person? Because this single person you probably been in a relationship, let's say, already 2 years. And this person already been in a relationship, had about 20 doggone relationship in them 2 years that you've been in that one relationship. Do I really want to take advice from them? Do you really want to take advice from them?
I don't think so.
Do you want to take advice from a man that had 10 different females? Do you want to take advice from a female that had 10, 20 different males in and out of a relationship?
The rule of thumb is don't take advice from nobody. Don't have somebody post their theory upside your forehead and act like you should be trying to knock that shit out. No. If it ain't what you do, leave that shit alone. If it ain't what you're doing, leave that shit alone. Either side could turn against you in a relationship. You want to capture that little nugget they think you got and flip you. They think you're a trick. You'll be easy to take.
You read about what? Richard might eat some chips. Had a paper rally. Yeah, we hear that.
I don't know how to.
There you go. It's like we as humans, we don't. Some of us that try to give advice to somebody, some of us don't like taking the advice. We going, especially if somebody try to give you some good advice that you need to hear. But guess what? You want to take their advice. You take the advice of for somebody that be advice that you tell you something that you want to hear. Tell you something you want to hear. No, we don't want to hear. I want to hear something that I need to hear, not what I want to hear. That I don't want no advice that's gonna make me feel good. I don't want no advice to make me feel good. Cause guess what? After that wears off, guess what? I'm back in the same. I'm back to the square one. I'm back at square one again. I'm back at square one. Now give me some advice that I need to hear. That's a different story. That's way a different story. But guess what? That don't mean I'm gonna take your advice, especially if you're single and you don't have more than 2 or 3 girls that you then I definitely sure like taking no advice from somebody who been in and out of their on again and off again relationship. What kind of sense do that make? Taking advice from somebody for a female or male that is on again and off again in a relationship. Somebody tell me why. What reason should I take advice from them? what I take from them is I'm not gonna do what they doing. I'm not gonna go through what they doing. I'm gonna look at it from their point of view, like, wait a minute, he doing something wrong, she doing something wrong. Wait a minute here. I'm not gonna do that. I would not do that. Damn, that sound like that doggone song. But let's take a look at the whole dynamic of relationship. Let's take the whole look at the dynamic of relationship. Okay, let's take it from a family point of view. Let's take the relationship from family relationship point of view. Okay, you got something going on in your family. Why would you take advice from somebody who family is messed up just as yours? I waited for that. I wait to answer that. I wait on the answer for that question. It's just like it's just like going to uh 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 taking advice from somebody who don't know how to fix the air conditioner. Can't fix the air conditioner. Would you take advice from somebody who can't fix nothing? Who is not a mechanic? Who is not a chef? Would you take advice from them? I don't think you would. I don't know how could you? How would you take advice from somebody that don't know nothing? That been in and out of relationship, who been single for a while. And then how you gonna take advice from some, I ain't gonna call them idiot, somebody who don't know what they talking about? Hmm. Make you think. Like I said, yeah, something to make you go, hmm. Because if you sitting there taking advice from somebody that are single, that really had learned from their mistake in their past relationship, you got to think, what in the world is their agenda? What is their agenda? What is their agenda for trying to give you advice? Do they want me out of the picture? Do they want you out of the picture to get with your girl or get with your man? Do they want you out of the picture? Hmm. Make it make sense. Where do you draw the line at? Where do you draw the line? We get ready to take a commercial break. And we're gonna come back to this. We'll say one, two, and we're gonna come back with part three. We'll come back with part three after these commercial break in 9, 8, 7, about 5 more seconds. Here we go. Commercial. Shout out to the commissioner team, T Cat. Shout out to Together. Them are some bad people. They are really they really got it going on. And this is the third part of it. If you are in a relationship, right, and you are a content creator and you do content on your live content, even an upload, even whatever. I don't care on YouTube, uh, Instagram, Facebook, the other social media outlet, whatever. Do not bring your real life relationship on the panel. On come on back, come on. Oh no, hey, probably we'll talk.
Yeah, I'm here. I done stopped eating. So, you know, that's so crazy, man. I can imagine that you could hear me like that up here. But hey, while I was sitting over there on timeout, I was just thinking about steel. I'm just still thinking about, what can a single person tell you? That's just item specific, you know, aesthetically, because you're asking one type of person that's in a relationship, what do they think about being given any suggestions from a person that's not in a relationship, or the last relationship that person was in was a bad one, and now they want to tell you what not to allow or look out for to make sure that the relationship that you're in can be more full efficient than the last one he was to you or her was to her. When they're like you said, you should look straight into a person's left eye when they're talking to you. That gives you a deeper sense of what they're feeling emotionally, and stratospherically, and what they're capable of producing next, whether it be from their lips or from their action. And if it's online, it's damn sure going to be from their text, because if if you wouldn't have a guy, that so-called friend, on your panel with you and your girl having a show, and he's trying to give you all these reasons not to be with her. He, with his single ass, he's trying to tell you what you should do for her as her man. Y'all a couple. He hasn't ever achieved that level sufficiently, and here he is trying to give gas to your fire. And you got to let him know that you run off of static electricity, the maximum fuel necessary to propel you to and fro on every aspect of your existence, continuously, purposely, knowing what you, your next move is going to be, what it has to be. You know.
Yeah, what you gotta say, B Rob?
I was just listening.
Okay, I thought you was going to sleep, bro. But
No, I
like I
was listening.
said,
Everything was good. Just
yeah,
checking on you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
all right. But what I see when you in a relationship, you don't bring your relationship problems to social media. You don't bring your relationship problems to social media.
That is a
Never
huge
you.
no-no. That
That's a
is a
huge
huge
no
no-no.
no. You put handle that behind the scene. Bringing it to social media, it's just like go ask advice for a single friend who don't mess up their own relationship.
That's embarrassing. Really is. I want to bring my business on social media, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I won't bring none of my relationship problems in any social media. I will handle it in the back end, and we'll solve it like a civilized adults and have a conversation, or agree to disagree, that type of thing. So I won't bring that in there because they're gonna probably talk about you like, man, this joke don't know what the hell he talking about, blah 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 blah. That type of crowd.
So, Brandon, Looney Tunes fan 2000. Yeah, can't let you up. I'm looking for a female to come up here, get her opinion. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, but thank you for coming. But yeah, and
Oh no, B.
and the thing I see, but much respect to you. But what I see is a whole lot of people on different social media put their relationship on blast. What the young people like to say, on blast, and they look happy, lucky go while they on while you own social media, giving it a persona that y'all in a happy relationship. But you're not in a happy. Some people are not in a happy relationship because they don't show some social media because that's what they want people to see. But behind closed door, that's trouble brewing in the household.
Mm-hmm.
And I said all of them. I said some of them. I said some of them. They think they in a happy lucky go uh, uh, relationship, which they are not. But they want to portray that on social media. But then when, just like celebrity, they happy lucky go out there in all this TikTok and all this. No, they're not. And then where do it play out at? On social media, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody got their advice to give them folks. That's just like going to your friend who was been in 2 or 3 relationships. Then that's just like a friend that been on again and off again with a girlfriend or boyfriend. You can't take advice from them. How the way you take advice from them? How can you take advice from them? You can't. But you bring it on social media, then everybody got something to say. Then she might get mad, she gonna get mad, he gonna get mad. Why you get mad? Y'all don't want to put it on social media. What you think people gonna say what they feel? They gonna give their opinion. You should have brought it on social media.
Hmm.
You right, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy. People just
Would
don't
you
think.
I'm gonna ask this question to y'all on the panel in the chat. Would y'all bring y'all problems to social media?
No.
I know I won't.
Hmm.
Never will. Cause guess what? It ain't stranger problem. It ain't strangers. What word I'm looking for? Strangers don't need to know what going on in my relationship, which that on social media. Cause you know why they don't need to know? Cause guess what? Family members, friends ain't gonna know. Friends ain't gonna know. Friends ain't gonna know. Cause I'm not gonna tell them. Cause they business, especially if they ain't got no relationship going, or they can't keep no relationship. Then you want to get then people always want to get mad by social media because people got something to say. You should have brought your real life to social media.
Mm-mm.
You should have tried to play and portray being happy with each other on social media. Because guess what? Somebody on social media gonna know you in real life. Hey, they ain't like that in real life. They got something really going on. They really got problems in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the lesson learned tonight, people? What is the lesson learned tonight?
Never ask a single person for advice in a relationship.
Hmm. Make it make sense.
Just be real.
Look, cause if I want advice, if I want advice from my friends about something that is single, that ain't never been in a relationship, or advice from a person that is on again, off again with a girlfriend or boyfriend, I go as a dog first. I go as a dog first. I ain't lying. Cause guess what? The dog gonna say the same thing. The dog ain't gonna say nothing. Cause guess what? It's not gonna say nothing. Cause guess what? I'm here for you. You might be talking. Guess what? I ain't listening. I'm hearing. So guess what? You're not saying nothing. So how can you give advice to somebody that had a problem? One, you don't know about my problems. You don't know about our problems because I didn't tell you. You just assume that we had them kind of problem because you had that kind of problem in your relationship.
Hmm.
Well, I'm preaching tonight, huh?
Heck yeah.
But I tell you, relationship is hard enough. Relationship is hard enough not being on social media. It's hard
Indeed.
enough. It's hard enough being in a relationship without being on social media. And then you put it on social media, put it out there for the whole world to see. But guess what happens? Guess what happens? You gonna get mad. She gonna get mad, or he gonna get mad. Uh, she might get mad. Gonna get mad. She gonna get mad. He gonna get mad. Why you mad? You don't want to put it on social media. Oh, you don't like the opinion that people are saying.
Hmm.
Well, then you shouldn't put it on social media.
Hmm.
Guess what you better do? You better tighten up on your backstroke.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, you're right, Lascar. You know what they say about the word assumption, don't you? You know what they say about the word assumption, don't you?
Hmm.
You know the first three letters of that word, don't you? First three letters make an ass out of you and me.
Oh wow.
But guess what? You're not finna make one out of me. We might make one out of you, but not me. Because I'm not finna give no advice to somebody that give. If I know I've been in a relationship, know I've been single for a while, why the heck I want to give advice to a couple, somebody?
Hmm.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
No.
Ain't no way. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Putting it on social media don't help the relationship none. Who phone going off? Hey, that was you. Putting it on social media don't help none. Tell you why it don't help. Because what you getting out of it? Embarrassing the other person. She embarrassing him. He embarrassing her. Which both of y'all acting like a sort of play fool, acting like kids. So don't take advice from a single person, especially if they've been in a relationship for in a while, because they might give you bad advice. They might try to sneak in the back door on you in more ways than one. In more ways than one, they might try to sneak in the back door. Oh shit, hold on. I let it on. I shoot. Hold on. I went on camera. That's what I meant to do.
It's me, man.
Yeah.
Phone call, bro.
I understand. I understand.
There's nothing to avoid.
Yeah. But I tell you this right here. It's is what it is when it comes down to relationship. You gotta make relationship. You gotta make relationship. Y'all both gotta make relationship what y'all want it to be.
Yeah.
Keep other people out of your business. Respect them, Maria.
Gotta
Good night,
drop back
Papa
down
Will.
again, bro. I got another phone call.
Okay. Go ahead and take it. It might be important. All right, Papa Will. Good night. Respect them, Maria. Thank you, Brandon Looney Tunes, Fan 2000. Don't, like I said, don't take no bad advice from anybody that's not in a steady relationship, that has not been in a relationship for a while, and don't take advice from people that on again and off again. Don't take no relationship from them. But the bottom line is, we all human. Do not come put your relationship on social media, because that do not help. Do not come on here thinking somebody gonna give you advice, good advice, on your relationship on social media, because it never will hurt. Never will. It never will be what you want to be. You got to take inventory of yourself. You got to not blame the other person. Although the other person might have something to do with what's going on in your relationship, but you got to take a look at yourself. What have you done in your relationship that cause all of this? Then you got to sit down and talk to your significant other, listen and hear what each other is saying. But we know there's gonna be some people go talk to their friends or family members, and they're not gonna tell. And the ones that go tell it, they're not gonna go tell what they did. They part in it. They're gonna tell their family member the bad parts about it or what you did. So my take on it is that we got to do self-evaluation while we're in a relationship or before we get in a relationship. We got to take our self-evaluation and look at ourselves. See what improvements you can make upon yourself. And before I get out of here, I wanna play this right here. These two videos right here. I wanna play these two. Tell y'all how I feel about everything. Here we go.
Don't ever change for anybody. Don't ever trade your soul. Don't even listen to him. He don't know nothing at all. Try not to get too involved. but really it's breaking my heart. How you keep changing for him, never forget who you are. You butterfly, you're a butterfly, butterfly, wings spread, just let it fly. Butterfly, butterfly, what is life without brightness? Be a light. You were never quiet, never so shy. Now you're so serious all of the time. Show me that smile, it's not too late to reinvent yourself. Ooh. Bust out your cocoon, spray on your perfume, and go enjoy your new point of view. There's no way you can lose, the world works for you. Now that you're
Hey, you guys, this is my new project. I talked to Armando. This is the bass. I'm just trying to stall out before I show y'all what I did. Y'all ready for this? Check this out.
Respect to everybody.
Hey,
Respect
sorry
to
about the light
everybody.
above, but I'm about to put it down in a minute. Yeah. Let me put it down in this vase. I'm only using one hand, so forgive me. Hey, look what I did. I'm so proud of this project. What you think, Armando? D-Truth, Woodpack Nation. Hey. My camera's dirty. That's not the stuff on the award. That's my camera. It's dirty. So, gotta show my elevation spot in the background with my 20 East and my Wolfpack. So there you go.
Yes, we are back. We're back. Respect to the commission out team. Start feeling better. And shout out to Mama Wolf. Together, they are the baddest team on the planet right now. What they do. They're the baddest team on the planet for what they do. See, if you want something done, get the best to do it. And they are the best to do what they do. They are the best to do what they do. And I want to ask y'all something right here. I want to ask y'all something. I'm working on a little project, right? I'm working on a little project for this month. And I've been working hard. I want y'all to be patient with me with this right here. I'm trying to I want to do like a little quiz show. All right, a little quiz show about different melanated people. Yeah, y'all might be thinking Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Yeah, not them not them people. Not the well knowns. This is what I need y'all to do. Do what I need y'all to do. Y'all might want to go do y'all research on different stuff that got to do with melanated people back in the day, inventors and stuff like that. Cause we going to school on them type of people, not them people, our melanated brothers and sisters that were back there doing what they do, had a brain on them, invented stuff that we use today. And we're going to talk about a whole lot of different other stuff. So please be prepared for when I bring it. because we're going to have fun with it. Thank you to everybody for your love and your support. I love each and every last one of you. Because without you, I couldn't do what I do. Because y'all show me love. Y'all make me want to keep going, keep doing what I do. And y'all know how passionate I'm about different topics, different things. I bring out different topics and we talk about it. I love you and respect to the Wolfpack Council, Armando, Jason, Tony, B-Raw, Black Butterfly, Mama Wolf, Together, Queen Wolf, Jasmine, Third Wolf, Malaysia, and K9, ATL. Thank you to everybody. I love you. Silverback and E. I forgot about them too. I love you. And shout out to the Now River, Queen EJ, Free AP, Diamond Shooter, and everybody over there at Now River. Respect to Elevation Squad, Rimrock TV, State Gang, Skater Gang, and Bus Life. Respect to everybody that respect us. Thank you for your love and support. And guess what? We finna be out of here. Sure, I'm messing up. But remember, sometimes you get advice from people. It might be good advice, then again, it might be bad advice. But sometimes you gotta take some people's advice with a grain of salt, especially some single people that have been single for a while. And they want to see you fail so they can swoop in. Maybe, maybe not. But sit down and communicate with your significant other. Whether you're a male or female, you gotta sit down and communicate. Guess what? Communication is the key. Peace and love. And like I always say, love and respect yourself. Because if you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS and love yourself. Because there ain't no better love than self-love. Peace. Hold on, let me see what's supposed to say here. Thank you, Anata Detroit. Oh, you was in the bushes, huh? I wish I had a female that came out here and get her opinion, but unfortunately I didn't. But I would try to be back tomorrow, but I don't know what time. Y'all take it easy. Y'all stay safe. Stay warm where you cold at. Try to stay dry. If you're wet where you at, rainy where you at. And try to stay and go get your checkup. And try to stay healthy as you can be. We are out.